So, episode 28, and as promised, if you saw the stories earlier today, I know I said earlier this week, earlier today, you will be well aware that we've got a little bit of Saucony to cover. We've got a little bit of Dickies, we've got a little bit of Deus to cover, and also, something I actually failed to mention on the stories, the return of tie-dye socks. If you remember those guys, a nice little update on them as well. So we will start with Saucony because we've got a nice colourway in of the Shadow 5000. So should we start there? Right. So the third, almost like the trilogy colour of the Shadow 5000. So if you've seen the weekly roundups from the last few weeks, you will already know that. In fact, let me show you. Quickly. You already know that we have the olive green Shadow 5. You will already have seen the navy blue Shadow 5. And now we are on the gravel Shadow 5. A little bit more neutral. Still nice contrast. So you've got more of a mocha light brown against this cream grey mesh. A little bit more neutral, but still interesting enough. Lovely sign off on the heel, nice sole unit, black on the bottom, whereas, for example, on the blue you've got gum. 8s, 9s and 10s at the moment, not loads of depth, but I imagine they go quite quickly, so again, don't sleep on them if you like them. 110, that's your Shadow 5 for this week. I think now probably not for the next few weeks. I think Saucony, I've not got Saucony probably due in now for another few weeks. There's other brands, other deliveries coming in. So for now, it's going to be those three. Beautiful Shadow 5, great trainer, get on it. Right, so next, let's bring up, we'll do Deus next. Now, you can clip this. I saw on the news earlier this week that middle part next week is a mini heatwave, allegedly. So, as a buyer, what would you think? You go, well, get some lighter product in, t-shirts, shorts, maybe stuff like that. Not me. I went for a sweatshirt. Right, so this one is, I'll tell you what, rather than half-arse it, this is called the Melodies crewneck sweat. Cracking green, like an amber yellow. All the details on the back, just retro. Exactly what you expect from Deus. The branding's cool, the styling is cool, it's premium, it's luxury. Have we got a little brand tab? I don't think we have on this one. So with that, brings the price tag, it is, this was 90 quid. Mediums and larges only. Couldn't get any smalls or XLs in this one. Super nice. But as I say, the weather is a little bit probably warm for this, but it's selling out quick with Deus. So I thought I'd better jump on some, get some in stock, and have them rather than miss out on them when I need them. So that is your Melodies crewneck sweat. In other news, you remember a couple of weeks back I mentioned the Raptor t-shirt, which is this guy. And the first wave of this sold out. So, good cream, really nice cream. You got that really cool retro. I think I said at the time it was like a workshop sort of thing, but it's not, is it? It's kind of more sports team based, but it's, again, that retro sort of font, isn't it? Managed to get in some more mediums and some XLs. Deus sold out of larges, so I couldn't get any larges. But mediums, XLs, cracking tee will be great for sunny weather. Great for sitting outdoors, coffee, a beer, whatever you're going to be doing. That's cool. That's a great t-shirt. That's 50 quid. Honourable mention to this guy from the other week. Again, sold out, and then I've retopped it up, so it's the Carhartt Streetcar t-shirt. So again, very minimal on the front, so it almost looks like your classic pocket tee. Then you've got a cool streetcar graphic on the back. So medium large is in that. I'll be honest, I don't really tend to go either side of it because it's quite a relaxed fit. So the medium leans into the large leans into a bit of an XL, so you've got a bit of room, so you can almost kind of cover most bases just off mediums and larges. 35 quid on that one. Actually, whilst we're on the subject, worth mentioning, and I should have thought of this because I've not ironed it, top-ups on the white pocket tees, spring summer essential, again premium, get your sign off on the pocket, 35 quid, small, medium, large in this guy, does everything you need it to do. Right, so that is Carhartt. Dickies. Okay, so first up, the Dayton tee. As always, looks pretty clean and simple on the front. Very cool on the back. So again, you've got this Western sort of print on the back of it. All good on that one. That one's 35. I've only managed to get mediums in this one. So not really any sizes either side of that. If you're a medium, perfect. This is the t-shirt for you. Sadly, if you want other sizes at the moment, can't get it in the black. I can get it in the white, where white t-shirt and it's like a sky blue print. So the exact same print, but it's sky blue. And we can get all the sizes of that. Next one is this guy. Actually doesn't give the style name on the ticket. Again, white t-shirt. Now the graphic on this, I quite like this because it's a nice brown and black. So a nice retro sort of kind of mountain view on the chest, and then all the action is on the back. There you go, a little bit of a close up on that. So you got the Dickies branding, the cool graphic. This one is going to be 35 as well. Size wise, medium, large, and XL in this. So we've got a much better size run on this one. And then it has been a busy one with this guy. So remember we did this a couple of weeks ago, sold it all out, and then managed to restock it across the size run. So medium, large, XL. If you want smalls, I can get a small. Generally, don't get asked for it too much, but I can get it. It's not an issue. This guy, 35 as well. So across the board, 35 quid. Now, if you remember, all of last year, and I think pretty much most of 2023, I worked with Jimmy and his mum Leanne on a product called tie-dye. So tie-dye, if you guys don't remember it, or if you do remember it, it is basically Nike and Adidas socks, dyed in loads of crazy colours, and the finished product was some really cool pops of colour, just on a cool sports sock. And at Christmas time, Jimmy said, "You know what? I've enjoyed doing it, but you know, I'm happy with what I've done with it, and I'm not going to do it anymore." I then spoke to Leanne, his mum, a couple of weeks ago. I said, "Listen, is Jimmy sat on any socks?" And she said, "Yeah, he's got this amount." I said, "Bring them down." So tie-dye is back, but this is like, once it's gone, it's gone. So just a little reminder, tie-dye look like this. So you've got all your Nike socks in all these cool colours. I mean, to be honest, I've got quite a few more than these. This is just a quick example. Great for if you're going to wear them you can wear them with your shorts. You know, because it's unisex. I used to get quite a lot of girls buy them and wear them with the leggings. You can wear them to the gym. You can wear them on the run. Now, what Leanne and Jim used to do really well with is, you know, like the CrossFit and High Rocks events, stuff like that. They would go and sell there. So that's, you know, they do really great with these there. So real broad demographic, from fashion to function to fitness. All £10 each. Size-wise, I've got the teeny tiny ones from like 2 to 5. And then I've got 5 to 8s. I think I've got a couple of like 10 and 11s. And I've got some big ones, like 11s to 14s. Loads of colours on these. Also worth mentioning, Leanne and Jimmy also did quite a run of unbranded tie-dye socks. So it would be, for example, I think I've got a pair here. Yeah, tell you what. it would be that type of thing, like so not branded, so it's not an Adidas, it's not a Nike, and do the tie-dye effect over an Aztec, or they've done a plain sock and just done the tie-dye effect, and there was no Nike tick and no Adidas tick. We've got those as well. They are £7. So Nike and Adidas ones are a tenner. These guys are going to be £7. Loads to come. I've got loads in the shop. Great for summer, great for spring. So that is tie-dye. So tie-dye is back, which is great news. One more thing to mention, sorry, just to go back a step to Deus. Now, it's not often, and mistake's not the word. I've not made a mistake because it will sell. But it's not what I've ordered, something that I didn't, it's turned up and it's not what I thought it was. So, let me explain. So it's this guy. So on the surface you kind of go, yeah, you know what, that's a cool cap. Deus do great caps, really cool branding. Now when I ordered that product this week, on the pictures, the fabric looked like a classic cotton. Now as you can see, that is more of a silk, almost a satin. So cool colour, great graphic, cool branding, got it on the back as well. In the satin fabric, so it's potentially slightly trickier to wear, or you probably need to be a bit braver. Now obviously there's you guys out there, some people, this will be right up their street and they're not bothered. Other people will be like, there's not loads, I've only ordered 3 of these I think. So if you like it, great, £40. So it's slightly higher on the price range, but you can see the level of work that's gone into it. It's probably really nice fabric. It's a soft fabric for spring, isn't it? I guess maybe I'm doing it a disservice. So yeah, that's it this week. And yeah, if you all got a few of them, so grab it if you like it. Right, few bits of admin this week. Right, opening. Saturday, Sunday, you got me. Sorry people, you got me all weekend. You haven't got Poppy or Dan. 10:05 tomorrow, 11 till 4 Sunday. Just be wary tomorrow. There's a couple of little roadworks, but right at the very, very top end of the high street, more towards Limekiln, the big viaduct. Couple of roadworks up there. High street's fine, but that top end might be a bit busy. So that's Saturday. Sunday it's gone. So all weekend you've got me. There's quite a few bits happening on room14menswear.co.uk, so I'll be adding some more stuff on that over the weekend. Sneaker cleaning, been very, very busy. If you follow the stories this week, I think we've had 4 pairs this week. I say I scrubbed every single pair of them. And I'm currently working on the 5th. So sneaker cleaning is going very, very well. Whether you want a deep clean or just a freshen up, or you want your kids trainers doing, bring them through for next week, get them turned around in a couple of days. So yeah, that is great, that's going really well. And then finally, I forgot, I had a very, very good friend of mine, Tim Marner. So Tim, if you're watching, good evening. God, I think we're talking about 10 years ago, 9-10 years ago. Set up a YouTube channel for Room 14, and I've never done anything with it. And then I thought, you know what, whilst I do these lives, it's probably just a good thing to chuck on the lives, kind of either later tonight or the next couple of days, and just put them on the YouTube channel and let's get that going. So, going forward, everything you see tonight, or if you've missed it, will go across all the platforms, including YouTube. So, if you're on YouTube a lot, check me out. Or as a cheesy YouTuber say, like and subscribe, all of that. Give us a follow on there. So, it's only me. So let's, the empire's got to start somewhere on it. So yeah, I'm on YouTube as well. Other than that, yeah, I believe it's going to be a lovely weekend. It'd be great to see you all. If not, and I say it every week, but I mean it every week. If you're not in the village, spend time with the people you love. Eat well, drink well, sleep well if you can. It doesn't generally happen with us because we've got kids. And I will see you over the weekend. I'm here. Have a lovely one. Catch you next week.